Who was Elizabeth I, and why is she still so famous today? Hello and welcome to the channel, and today we are going to be looking at the life of Elizabeth I, one of the most famous monarchs in history. Elizabeth I was the Queen of England and Ireland from November 1558 to March 1603. She was the last monarch of the Tudor dynasty, the daughter of King Henry VIII and his second wife, Anne Boleyn. Upon her father's death, he left the throne to his infant son, Edward VI, with the condition that the next in line would be Lady Jane Grey if Edward died before having a legitimate heir of his own. However, when Edward did die, Elizabeth, who had been declared illegitimate by Parliament and stripped of her title as Princess of England, found herself next in line ahead of Lady Jane Grey. This was because Edward VI had no children and Henry VIII had made a will declaring that all of his children born within the kingdom were legitimate heirs to the throne, a provision which Parliament refused to accept. So there was some dispute over who should become queen, but ultimately Elizabeth was recognized as the rightful heir and took the throne at the age of 25. As the daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, Elizabeth had two older half-siblings, King Edward VI and Mary Tudor, who became Queen of France through her marriage to Charles Brandon, Duke of Suffolk. Elizabeth was raised as a Protestant, though she had to hide her true religious beliefs to avoid persecution during her half-sister's reign, as Mary was a devout Catholic. Throughout Mary's rule, Elizabeth faced repeated attempts to have her put to death for supporting the Protestant cause. However, these attempts failed due to the lack of evidence against her. After Mary's death in 1558, Elizabeth was proclaimed Queen of England and Ireland, a position she held for the next 44 years. During her reign, England became a major player in world affairs, establishing the Church of England as a strong force in Europe. She also oversaw the defeat of the Spanish Armada and the beginning of British colonialism in North America. Although Elizabeth never married, she had a number of long-term romantic relationships with both men and women throughout her life, including the Earl of Leicester and the Countess of Pembroke. However, none of these relationships resulted in children, leading to the end of the Tudor dynasty upon her death in 1603. So why do we still talk about Elizabeth I today? There are many reasons for this. Firstly, her statue stands proudly outside the Houses of Parliament in London, a testament to her enduring legacy in English society. Additionally, numerous schools, hospitals, companies, charities, churches and other public spaces throughout England bear her name, reflecting her widespread popularity. Furthermore, Elizabeth I has been depicted in countless works of art, literature and film, such as the novel and movie Elizabeth, starring Cate Blanchett. Her story continues to fascinate people today due to the mystery surrounding her personal life, particularly her virginity and the identity of her possible lovers. Finally, Elizabeth I is remembered as a great monarch who helped to shape the course of English history, defeating the Spanish Armada and establishing the Church of England. Her statue overlooking Parliament serves as a reminder of her contributions to England and her lasting impact on the nation. So what do you think? Is Elizabeth I still famous enough, or should she be more famous? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to the channel to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching.